The Titan Submersible. Fear the Lord. I want to give all the honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honors to my elders. Single honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3. This is not going to be a long video. I want to get straight to it. I have like a 2.5 minute clip of some very valuable information on the death of those individuals that was on the Titan Submersible. And this guy goes right into detail. Man, it's like dark humor, but man, they instantly died before they even knew it. But nonetheless, though, we have no business being down there, and we have no business being out past our atmosphere. All right, it's the reason why we can't breathe underwater. It's the reason why we can't breathe out of our atmosphere, right? Anyhow, it goes back to Esau, Edom, man. Just that pride of him, and even the other heathen nations as well. And the pride of the individual who created the Titan by not using the proper material to submerge themselves under such great pressure. So this is Sirach chapter 3, verse 21. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. And that pressure was way above your own strength of being able to contain your own life, let alone Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Why is that? Because the issues of death belong to the Lord. What is that? Psalm 68:20, if I'm not mistaken. Right, the Lord killeth and he maketh alive. 1 Samuel 2:6. Okay, so those individuals that was on that submersible did not have a chance. This is Ecclesiastes 8:8. There is no man that hath power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither hath he power in the day of death. They had no power. And there is no discharge in that war, meaning that you can't say you don't want to fight anymore. Hey, you won't be fighting anymore because the spirit will be taken, but nonetheless, though, you have no way of winning. Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. So the whole purpose of this video is to show you that, man, the Lord controls the passages that lead to your death. So, like my grandmother, she passed to her sleep Mother's Day morning. These people passed away pretty much being imploded upon in a manner that you just have to see for yourself. All right. Shalom.
Your body is essentially meat with several sacs and hollows of air inside of it. And when you're cruising around on Earth's surface, you're used to about 1 atmosphere of pressure. Down here, where the Titan Submersible got Thanos snapped, it's about 400 atmospheres. That's about 6,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. But how many square inches is a human being? The average adult male is about 5'9" and weighs approximately 200 pounds. If you work that out, it's about 21 square feet, which is about 3,000 square inches. So you've got 3,000 square inches and 6,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. That's 18 million pounds of pressure. This is why the quality of your submersible matters so much. Ideally, you want a cutting-edge submersible that's going to keep all of that pressure away from your body. That is obviously not what happened on Titan. It basically became a tube of toothpaste in a hydraulic press. The upside to catastrophic implosions, that's not a sentence you ever think you're going to say, is that they happen very quickly. In the case of Titan, you're literally talking less than a millisecond, maybe even a nanosecond. That's why you keep hearing people say they never knew it happened, but there's actually cool anatomy behind this. It takes time for information like pain to be transmitted through your nerves to your brain and be processed. In the case of pain, it takes approximately 100 milliseconds. That's 99 milliseconds longer than it took for the implosion. What's really crazy is it takes 13 milliseconds for you to process visual imagery, so that means you're crushed before you even know that you saw it. Now we're going to talk about leftovers, and this might get a little dark. If you're not interested in that, you don't have to stay for it. There were 5 people on the Titan Submersible. Let's assume they weigh 180 pounds each. That means there's 900 pounds of remains that have to go somewhere. So why won't you find anything? First off, we have to deal with the cooking. Yes, cooking. That submersible has a giant air bubble inside of it, and when it fails, the pressure is going to compress that air, and when that happens, it heats up to about the temperature of the sun, which is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. If there was anything left after the Ocean Instapot event, it would be immediately reduced to a gel, and that gel-like substance would be ejected out of all of the seams of that now crushed submersible at extremely high velocity. That press-formed and cooked meat product will now enter into the great circle of life, where it will go on to become part of something else. Which I admit sounds dark, but that's where we all end up.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
You have questions.
Yes. I had a lot of questions. I'm sure you had a lot of questions, but rest assured, we're going to answer them right now.